Hey gang! I'm Fahaam, your financial freedom guru. Let's turn your dreams into billionaire success stories. Alright, imagine this. You wake up, sip your coffee, glance at your phone, and see that you made money while you were sleeping. Sounds like magic, right? Nope. That's the power of the stock market. It's not a secret club for suits on Wall Street anymore. It's a world you can step into, right now, from your phone, your laptop, or your couch, and start building wealth like the pros do. If you've ever thought the stock market is confusing, scary, or just not your thing, then stick around, because today we're cracking it open like a piñata and making it rain knowledge. So what is the stock market really? Think of it like a big digital supermarket, but instead of buying snacks or clothes, you're buying pieces of companies. These pieces are called stocks. When you own a stock, you literally own a slice of that company. If the company does well, your slice becomes more valuable. If the company doesn't, well, your slice might shrink. But the point is, you're no longer just a customer of these brands. You're an owner. And owners get paid. Now let's talk about how it works. Companies need money to grow. Maybe they want to build a new factory, launch a new product, or expand globally. Instead of taking a loan, they say, "Hey public, want to invest in us?" That's called going public. They offer shares, tiny pieces of the company, on the stock market. You, me, and anyone with an internet connection can buy those shares. That's where the stock market comes alive. But who decides the price of a stock? It's not a guy in a back room with a calculator. It's supply and demand. If lots of people want to buy a stock, the price goes up. If everyone's trying to sell it, the price drops. It's like eBay with emotions. News, earnings, rumors, tweets, everything affects how people feel about a company, and those feelings drive the price. Now let's say you buy 10 shares of a company at $10 each. That's $100. If the stock goes up to $15, your investment is now worth $150. You made $50 just by holding onto those shares. That's called capital gain. Sometimes, companies even pay you part of their profits just for owning the stock. That's called a dividend. Imagine getting a paycheck just for being a shareholder. It's the kind of passive income that helps build real financial freedom. But hold on, this ain't gambling. It's not about luck. The stock market rewards patience, discipline, and strategy. That's why it's so important to understand the basics before you throw your money in. And that's exactly what we're doing here. So let's talk about where all this buying and selling happens. The stock market isn't one place. It's a network of exchanges. The most famous ones are the New York Stock Exchange and the Nasdaq. Companies list their shares there, and investors like us trade them. But you don't need to be in New York or even wear a tie. All you need is a brokerage account. That's your access point. Think of it like your ticket to the financial amusement park. You sign up with a broker, apps like Robinhood, E-Trade, or Fidelity, and boom, you're in. You deposit money into your account and start choosing which stocks you want to buy. You click buy, and just like that, you're a part owner of a company. It's that simple. But what do you buy? That's where research comes in. Beginner tip: always invest in businesses you understand. If you drink Starbucks every day, use Apple devices, or binge watch Netflix, those are companies you already have insight into. Start there. Look at their financials, see how they're performing, and understand what makes them successful. That's called fundamental analysis. You're not just buying a stock, you're buying a business. Now there's another way to look at stocks: technical analysis. This is where you study charts, trends, and patterns. It's kind of like reading a heartbeat. It tells you the mood of the market, the momentum, and when might be a good time to buy or sell. But don't get overwhelmed. You don't have to master this overnight. You just need to start paying attention and learning step by step. Here's another gem: don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's called diversification. Instead of betting your life savings on one company, spread your money across different stocks. Maybe tech, healthcare, energy, and even international markets. That way, if one sector drops, others can balance you out. Diversification protects your money like armor in a video game. It doesn't guarantee success, but it keeps you safer. You also don't have to pick individual stocks at all. You can buy ETFs, exchange-traded funds. These are like baskets of many stocks in one package. You buy one ETF, and you instantly own a tiny slice of hundreds of companies. It's low risk, low effort, and a great way to start. There's even ETFs for specific themes, like green energy, robotics, or tech giants. Pick your vibe, invest, and chill. Now let's be honest, the market goes up and down. That's normal. Don't panic when your investment dips. The worst mistake beginners make is selling in fear. Successful investors stay calm, think long-term, and don't react emotionally. Think of it like riding a roller coaster. There are ups, there are downs, but if you hang on, the ride is worth it. And guess what? Historically, the stock market has always gone up in the long run. Timing the market is like predicting the weather next month. Nobody's perfect. That's why many people use a strategy called dollar cost averaging. You invest a fixed amount regularly, like $100 every month, regardless of the price. Sometimes you buy high, sometimes low, but over time, it balances out. It's consistent, stress-free, and powerful. Now let's talk mindset. If you want to get rich quick, the stock market isn't your lottery ticket. But if you want to get rich for sure, the stock market is your highway. It takes patience, learning, and long-term thinking. The earlier you start, the better. Thanks to compound interest, your money starts making money, and then that money makes more money. It's a snowball effect. That's how millionaires are made, slowly, then all at once. And listen, don't invest what you can't afford to lose. Stock market is for your extra money, your savings, your future, not your rent or grocery money. You need a cushion first. That's your emergency fund. Once that's set, you invest what's left. Be smart, not desperate. Be strategic, not impulsive. If you're still scared, you're not alone. Everyone feels that in the beginning. But the secret is to start small. Learn the ropes. Buy one share. Watch it. Follow the news. Learn how it moves. Read books, watch videos, and most importantly, stay curious. Investing is not a sprint. It's a marathon. And the best runners are the ones who train every day, stay focused, and keep moving forward. Oh, and taxes. Yes, Uncle Sam wants a piece of your profits. When you sell a stock for more than you bought it, that's a capital gain, and you'll pay tax on that. But if you hold it for over a year, you get a lower tax rate. Another reason to think long term. And if you lose money on a trade, you can actually use that to lower your taxes too. It's all part of the game. And if you really want to level up, look into retirement accounts like IRAs or 401ks. These let you invest in the market while getting tax benefits. It's like having a cheat code for your financial future. You grow your wealth and save on taxes at the same time. Double win. So here's your challenge. Open a demo account. Start playing around with fake money. Learn how it works. Watch the market daily. Pick 5 companies you love and track them. Read about them. Follow their earnings. Watch how their stock moves with the news. That's how you train your brain to think like an investor. The stock market isn't just for rich people. It's for smart people. For people who want their money working for them, not just working for money. Every time you buy a stock, you're making your money go out and hustle for you. It's a beautiful thing. And it's the core of financial freedom. So don't wait. Don't let fear keep you broke. Learn, invest, grow. Because every empire starts with a single investment. I'm Fahaam, and this was your crash course on how the stock market really works. Now go out there, make smart moves, and turn your dreams into billionaire success stories.